Hello friends, I am Dr. Sutar from Sanjini College of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, Department of Pharmacognosy. And friend, today we are going to study a subject pharmacognosy and phytochemistry. In case of this one, we study the modern method of extraction. So in case of the that, we are going to see a crack counter current extraction. So friend, a scientist crack the by its name, the name is given, that is a crack counter current extraction. So this is the one diagram is there, that is a crack counter current extraction. Here there is a one inlet is there at this one side. Through this one you are going to fill your both the liquid, that is a aqueous phase as well as the non-aqueous phase, that you are going to be filled. What is the volume of the aqueous phase is there, that is a 80% of the, what is the size of the tube is there up till this one portion which is to be there. Up to this one portion you are going to fill the total portion is there, that is 100%. So the what is the volume is there, that is 80%, that is up till this one. So and at the end E there is a exit is there. Okay, now just see what is there. In case of this one counter current extraction, just we are going to fill the polar liquid phase. Okay, in through this one inlet, and already told you that that is what is the volume, that is the 80% is there. So that much volume that you are going to add in case of this one tube. Okay, then you are going to add another one, that is a non-polar phase, non-polar liquid that you are going to be add in case of this one. And then that volume that you have to be observed here up till now, that non-polar liquid that you are going to be added in case of this one crack tube. Okay, now after this one you are going to shake this one. In this way the crack tube is here that it should fill. Now we are going to shake this one lengthwise manner or horizontally. Okay, so after shaking there is a passive diffusion is occur in case of this one tube B. Okay, this is the blue color tube is there which are to be observed here. In this tube there is a passive diffusion is occur. Now how this one passive diffusion is occur, now see here. Okay, at the bottom side there is a aqueous phase is there which contain the near about 100% of the active chemical component, and upper side there is a non-aqueous phase is there where the 0% of the active chemical component is there. So in case of this one you are going to shake this one too. So there is a passive diffusion is occur, that is the transfer of the molecule from higher concentration to the lower concentration. Now where is the higher concentration? At the bottom side. In case of the polar phase there is a 100% active chemical components are there, this one, and above one 0% active chemical components are there. So because of the shaking, passive diffusion is occur, one molecule transfer, second one active chemical component transfer. In this way all the active chemical components are there that is transfer, and in both the side there is a 50-50% active chemical components are there. The transfer of the molecule from higher concentration to the lower concentration is carried out till in both the phases there is a 50% active chemical component, or the equal proportion of the active chemical components are there. So same one process is that you occur in case of this one horizontal tube. Okay, now let's see here. After this one, what the tube is there, that we are going to be tilt or rotate in a 90-degree. Okay, so here we are going to rotate this one crack tube in a 90-degree, means in a vertical direction. We are going to be kept in a horizontal, where the horizontal direction we have to be kept in a vertical direction. Now in 90-degree we are going to be rotate, just see here likewise. So as in case of the horizontal direction, what are the liquid is there, because of the gravitational force that should be settled down, whereas the aqueous phase that should be settles at the bottom side. Here in case of the 90-degree rotation, what is the aqueous phase is there, that should be move in the downward direction in a tube A. Okay, just here that liquid is there should be taken. So you know why I am going to say the 80%, because in case of the tube A, when you are going to rotate the tube, the all the aqueous phase that actually comes down, whereas the organic phase, okay, this is the organic layer, blue color is the organic layer, faint blue color, okay. So what are the active chemical components which are to be transferred in the organic layer that are to be moves down in the downward direction, as both layers are there that is not to be mixed up with each other, so they are to be moved in these directions and they are to be collected here, okay. Likewise, so all the active chemical components are there that are to be collected here, okay. Now again we are going to be rotate this tube in the reverse manner, means again we have to be move or reverse this one. Once we have to reverse this one, or rotate again in 90 degree, so the tube is occurs in this way, okay. So what is the content which are to be present in a D tube? So this is the tube D is there, okay. Which one tube? D tube is there. So all the contents are there that are to be moved in this one direction. So from this one tube initially that contents are there in case of this one. Now when you're going to be invert this one, the contents are there that are to be transferred through this one. Now just see here. Here the phase industry comes, and these dissolved chemical components are there that are to be moved in this way. Okay. Likewise, the contents are there that are to be moved. In this way, there is a separation if the issue occurs, that is a polar phase and the non-polar phase. What are the dissolved active chemical components are there that are to be move from the aqueous phase to the non-aqueous phase, okay. So this is the one crack tube is there where the extraction is there should be carried out. So friend, same technique that you have to be utilized in case of the pharmaceutical engineering also, okay. There is a one extraction is there, counter current extraction, same one is there that you have to be used for that also. What are the applications? With the help of this one method, you can have the accurate quantity of the analysis as a single as well as the mixtures of the components are there that is should get separated. You can use this one method where the gravimetry method or the precipitation techniques which are to be utilized for the separation is not to work. Then this one technique there that should be utilized. uh, Very simple instruments are there that you require, that is separating funnel, if that you require conical flask, if that you require analysis time is there is also very short. N number of the series tubes or n number of the crack tubes are there that you have to be connected, because of which there is a effective separation if there is to be occur, okay. So thank you for watching this one. Now let's we see the next one. Okay. So the next one video that we'll see, that is the froth flotation technique is there. Okay. So froth flotation process is nothing but that should be based on the difference between the wetting property, where there are the different type of the materials are there that we are going to be utilized. Oil as well as the water is there that should be utilized for wetting the material, and this froth flotation process is mostly utilized in case of the mines are there or the ores are there, where the materials sulfides as well as sulfide ores are there that is we get separated. There's a partition difference is there, or we can say that wetting property difference is there. That difference causes the separation of the material. So that is utilized. So that is the principle is there. So for this one purpose, we are going to take a tank. To this one tank, there is a one inlet is there, just like hopper is there. It should be attached to this one particular tank, and in this tank there is a one air pipe is there that we have to be inserted at one end. The air is to be passes, and at another end, in case of the tank at the lower side, there is a one disc is there which is to be rotated continuously, and the wheels, or we can say that the um, uh, pebbles are there that should be attached. because of which the size reduction process is there should occur, which is we move continuously in the 360 degree, because of which rotation what are the particles are there that is get size reduced, and in this way the size reduction is there should be carried out, which causes the material or foil material to separate out. So here that is to be rotated in this way. So here there is a liquid that we have to be added, okay, oil and water that is to be added here. So because of which the level is to be rise. Once the level is rise, there is a rotation in the shoe occur. Here we are going to be pass here through this one pipe, again show here, okay. See here, here is we pass it through this one pipe. Here is the we comes down through this one. Here try to goes outside, okay. So that here we passes through the liquid. The once the air enters into the liquid, there is a air bubbles are formed. So I show here that one air bubbles are there, okay. Here the air bubbles are there, here also the air bubbles are there. Now see how this one air bubbles are there, that is we move. These air bubbles are there, that is we move here. Second one air bubble is to be move here, this air bubble, and this one air bubble is there, that is we move. So along with in this way the separation is there is we offer. Now let's see how the separation is offered, okay. So for this one purpose, from ore or the mines, what is the slurry we have getting, that slurry contain the different type of the particle. For example, here we see that the sulfides are there, okay. These sulfides are there that are oil loving, they have attraction toward the oil. And the gog is there, gong is there, which is present inside this one. This is the mixture, this mixture is of the sulfide as well as the gong is there. So in this case we are going to add water, okay. The water is there should be added into this one hopper. Then along with this one hopper we are going to add oil also. Oil is added. Then this one particles are there that is to be added here. Just see here. Once you are going to add this one particular material, that material through this one hopper is there, that is we move in the downward direction, that comes into the tank. So through this one pipe all the materials is there, that should come in the tank. In case of that one tank, what the disc is there, that is we get rotated, because of which there is a size reduction process is there should be carried out. Once the size reduction process is there should be carried out, what is the sulfide ions gog is there, that should get size reduced, and in this way that we try to be stick, and they get separated from each other. Because of the size reduction they help in case of the separation process. Now how the separation process is there should be occur. Here I show you that yellow color dots are nothing but your oils are there, okay. These yellow color particles are there, that is oil, and white color plain one is the water dots are there. These are the sulfides are there, and the black color is the coke is there. So this is there should be rotated in this way, okay. This is there should be rotated, okay. So how the separation is there should be achieved here, just see in the detail what is the actual process is there should be happen in case of the tank. Now let's see in the next slide. So here what is the larger size particles are there, because of the rotation that larger size particles such as the sulfide is there, which is the brown color one, large one. Gog is there, that is a black color one, okay. That is because of the uh, continuous rotation of that one disc, they are get size reduced, and they are to be converted into the smaller particle. Here these are the smaller particles are there. So these sulfides are the water catering, means sulfide ions are there, or the sulfide particles are attracted towards the oil. They are repellent to the water, they are not showing their attraction toward the water. They show their attraction toward the oil. Here, oil droplets I have seen by star, okay, and water droplets are shown by the blue color. So, what is the gog is there? That is a water loving black color particles which are to be here. This one black color particles I show here by arrow. Okay, that is the water loving. So they get attracted toward the water. So from this one mixture, all these one gog materials is get attracted by water. They are not show any interest in case of the oil. So they stick to the water droplets. Whereas the sulfide ions are there that are binds with the oil droplets. So in this way, the mixture is formed. So the gawk material is bind with the water, whereas the sulfide material is to be bind with the oil droplet. Now see here, once all the mixtures are there, that should be there. Okay, there. So when the air bubble issue passes through this one, so they sticks to the oil droplets as the size reduction is the should there. So along with this one oil droplets, sulfide ions, they move in the upward direction. So this is the baseline is there where all the your particles, gawk as well as the sulfide particles along with the water and the oil is present. So this sulfide along with the oil droplets are move in the above direction. See here. Whereas the gog material which binds with the water they become heavier and because of which they move toward the bottom side of that tank. In this way, there is a separation of the material is carried out. So this one process is mostly carried out in case of the mines are there or your petroleum industries are there where there is a separation of the petrol or the separation of the oils is there should be carried out or the different type of the materials are there that should be extracted from this one core or is there that this process is there is done. So this is your froth flotation technique is there. So gawk is separated at the lower phase by water which makes gawk heavier. The sulfides separated at the upper phase by oil air bubbles. So friends,